Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of March reading for you all. March 16th through the 31st reading for Cancer. How are you all today? I'm doing great. I hope you guys are too. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. I want this one. You guys probably already know it does take me just a minute, so please be patient with me. I want that one. Alright, you all, let's see what we got. 10 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. The Star card. As I try to make them straight and then I hit them, right? That's that figure. Six of Swords, the Sun card, and the Tower. Wow. Exciting. Cernonos, 3 of Cups, and the Hermit. Hope those are straight. Guardian of Emotion. This situation requires emotional secure. Well, Mary, bless my heart. Let me try this again. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This person could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. Well, we already know that's for sure, right? You guys are very loving and kind and caring. 7 of Action. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. Well, you know, sometimes we beat ourselves up more than we should. And you guys are a water sign, so I could definitely see that with you all. If you believe, and ask your angels. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. You know, I have a feeling for some of you guys, there's something that's been going on that has needed attention, has needed some kind of... Hold on, let me just figure out how I'm supposed to be saying this. You're doing something, you're building something, you're growing something, you're making something, you're doing something that you've been putting a lot of attention into and a lot of hard work, a lot of stress probably, a lot of obsessing a little bit. To a certain extent, it's okay. But I believe that right now, I'm going to say the last of March and all of April, because everybody's on a different time schedule, and it could continue on beyond that. But for most of you all, I believe it's going to be throughout the end of April. There's something coming in. There is something that's changing in your life. And when that changes, it's going to be almost like a rainbow. It's almost going to be like the birds are going to start chirping again. Something opens up to where you guys feel alive again and happy and secure, and you realize that you're moving forward and something is coming in for you that you guys have probably been praying on and meditating on and trying to figure something out. And this situation is coming to life. I just feel like that if you guys have been working on something, gathering something, making something, getting some sort of an idea, waiting for some sort of progress, I believe it's time that it's coming. And I also believe that there's going to be something that changes. Now, sometimes with the Tower card, it's not something major like, oh crap kind of a thing. Sometimes you all, this is your mind is changing. You're changing your mind on something because maybe something else has come out, or all of a sudden you have an epiphany, you have a dream, you have an idea, you have a thought, you watch TV and something comes to you like that. That's how I'm feeling with this Tower today. Almost like that there's something that's going to happen that's going to make you change your mind or change your way of thinking. And when that happens, you're going to see things just open up in so many different directions. It's unbelievable. Because I have the Star card, I have the Sun card, I have you guys moving forward here. I have beautiful cards, celebration, possibly with your friends and family, and you're just patting yourself on the back. To me, these are cards that makes me feel like that if you guys have been waiting for something exciting to open up or to happen or to give you that big break, I think it's coming. And I believe with the Six of Pentacles, you can take this in different ways. Sometimes it's you guys giving and receiving. Sometimes this is a bonus. Sometimes it's a pay raise maybe. It can go in so many different directions. Sometimes this is you guys donating. Something that, whether it be clothes or money or your time or your effort or donating to people that need it possibly, maybe animal shelters, maybe homeless shelters, maybe the orphans, whatever it is in your community. Possibly you're giving away to Goodwill or some places like that with your clothing. I just feel like you guys have a huge heart, and maybe sometimes when you get a little bit stuck and you don't know which direction to take, it gets a little aggravating, and you sit there and go, I'm a good person. Why is this happening to me? All of a sudden, this Tower comes in, and you guys will see things in a totally different way. You guys will feel things in a totally different way, and you guys will see something either grow, prosper, you'll see abundance possibly, or you'll see something just taking off. And it's a great feeling that I have with this because you're moving forward. You're not looking back. It's smooth sailing ahead. Some of you guys may be going on a vacation. You may be traveling to water, sunshine. But I think that this is you guys maybe in a relationship. It does have a man and a woman here, and it has a family up here. So some of you all are getting closer in your relationship, or you found someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Maybe moving in together, moving towards each other, maybe even going on vacation together. But I almost feel like that what I'm talking about is more of a career job, something that you're doing that you've been trying to work on for quite some time, that is finally going to open up in such a good way that you're going to be relieved. Because when I get this Sir No-Nos, and if I'm not mistaken, you guys had that the last reading, I believe. He can stand for different things. First of all, he can stand for a Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. They may be who you're celebrating with. They may be who you're falling in love with. It doesn't have to. But it can also stand for obsessing too much, which I think the last reading you guys were obsessing a little bit too much. But sometimes, you all, this Sir No-Nos card can stand for great progress. It can stand for abundance. It can stand for other good things and not always a bad thing. So when I get it, I'm kind of feeling like you guys have already overstepped that last reading that I was talking about, and you're getting into something that's even better than you expected, if that makes any sense. It's just a great feeling. And you know, sometimes when I get this star card, I just have to say this, so don't get mad at me for saying it. Some people get mad at me and I don't understand why. Sometimes this can stand for healing. And when it stands for healing, sometimes when you look in the mirror and you just don't, especially if you've been working on something that just don't seem to come together as quickly as you wanted it to, and you look in the mirror and you're very disgusted and you're very aggravated and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get this right? You know, and you start giving yourself a hard time, just like this card says, for heaven's sakes. You guys are critical on yourself, and you got to stop being that way. Anyway, back to this star card. I feel like that this is you guys actually healing on the inside and the outside, and loving yourself and loving your job and loving what you do, and something that possibly, it can be something small that can change your mind, just like I said with this Tower card. And when that happens, it's going to be like, you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I did it. And you're so proud of yourself. You're patting yourself on the back. Now on the flip side of this is a wish card, you all. This is a wish coming true for a lot of you guys. This is something that you've thought about, or something that you've been working on, or something that you've been trying to grow for quite some time. And all of a sudden it starts building up, and you're realizing that your wishes are coming true. And in my mind, it's the universe leading you in the right direction. Especially with this Hermit over here, because sometimes we have to just say, everybody leave me alone. I just want to lock myself in my bedroom, and I just want to be by myself, so you can try to figure out your emotions and try to figure out which way to go and try to figure out the direction you're supposed to take. But when I get the Star, I get the Hermit. To me, these are the universe and spirit guiding you in the directions that you're supposed to go. Your intuition, your inner guidance is helping you if you'll listen to it. And you guys already know that you're a water sign, and you're very, very intuitive already. So if you'll just listen to your inner guidance, it won't steer you wrong, okay? Ask your angels if you need to. You know, they say that if you need help, wisdom, guidance, protection, anything like that, you need to ask your angels. So if you are wanting anything to that extent, ask your angels for help, for guidance, for protection. Because by the end of April, I'm going to say, maybe even for some of you by the end of March, there's going to be a happier time that you guys haven't seen or felt in a while. Some of you guys have been struggling a little bit for the last few months. So this is going to be something that is just going to make you feel good about life, feel good possibly with a new partner, or getting closer with a partner, or loving or bonding together with a partner again. Because I do see you guys celebrating, I see you guys moving forward, and I see that you're as happy as you can be, for heaven's sakes. I mean, you got this big grin on your face and you can't get it off. Because after you go and struggle for a minute, a while, months, and things start finally working out for you, you become extremely tickled. And who can blame you, right? Give me just a second. If you guys do with this card, I just feel like this is you're wanting to donate, or you're wanting to help other people, and I think that's fantastic if you do. But if this is something else, I feel like you're going to be getting some sort of a reward for your efforts, for you being who you are. I think whether it comes in a financial reward, like a pay raise or a bonus or something like that, or if it comes in a reward like I'm talking about with this opportunity, with this solution, with this project that you got going on, one way or another, I feel like you're going to be rewarded. You all, this is a great reading. I have a feeling that if you know what I'm talking about, and you guys have been working your butts off for something in particular, or you've been trying to build something or grow something or get the right idea, or you need to believe in yourself, number one. You need to quit being so hard on yourself, number two. You need to love yourself and love who you are, and realize that everything's going to fall into place, because that's how I'm feeling with these cards. Everything's falling into place, and even if something comes in and changes, don't freak out about it. It's all meant to be. Once again, in my mind, the universe helping you out here. So it might just be your mind changing. It might be something happens and then all of a sudden you see things in a different way. But something's going to happen, and it's really going to make you extremely happy, whatever it is. 7 of action. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Ask your angels, right? Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. I think that you guys just put too much pressure on yourself. And once you release and let go of that a little bit, things are just going to fall into place. Guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. I almost feel like that it could be a partner coming in, a friendship, a family member. I almost feel like it could be romantic. But if you're not in a romantic relationship, this could be your family, your friends, or someone completely different. You may even be meeting someone, and it may surprise you. And that might be what changes your mind, or how you think, or how you handle things. This is a great reading, Cancer. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of March reading, March 16th through the 31st reading for Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.